Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. Thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing, for commenting. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I'm so grateful. Today's channeled message, I'm going to delve straight deep into it because I'm actually recording this on the full moon. So if you're listening to this straight up, this is perfect aligned messages for you at this time. And if you're listening to this in the future, or maybe you've come across this months or weeks later, just take these messages as they resonate, because every message is purposeful to our soul growth and our harmony. I'm splitting the deck and we've got the Lovers and the Empress. So I'm going to keep this as I'm actually channeling these messages, because there is this, as I mentioned on the screen, tenderness, togetherness, trust for the divine feminines. So trust that whatever messages that are aligned for you at this time is for the greatest purpose. I know a lot of you end up resonating with these messages, and a lot of clients tell me, this is what I thought of, but these are the cards that I pulled and they're resonating, and they're similar to what I've actually channeled. And that's enhancing your own intuition, your own ability to connect with source, to connect with your twin flame, to connect with your higher self. And this is why the Empress is here, that this is one step away from that high priestess energy that we want to embody and encompass. But sometimes we grapple with this physical reality that kind of pulls and pushes us in different directions. And that's what the full moon is about. The full moon is solar energy. It is expanding our light. It's about doing, it's about busyness, and really shedding anything that no longer serves us. So whether you've got your own full moon ritual, or whether you're new to this, maybe light a candle on the full moon, maybe send anything that's raw, anything that you've been grappling with, any decisions that you've been torn about, send that out into the moon energy and allow that moon energy to rain on you with its light, with its tenderness, with the ability for you to trust where you are is exactly where you need to be. In this element of trust, you're actually letting go of controlling everything and allowing source to move through you in this harmonious, beautiful way. And when you've actually set an intention of what you would like during this full moon, you're gonna feel it in your solar plexus chakra. And so because the full moon is about being, doing, busying ourselves, the beautiful thing about the full moon and this message, and also any which practices you do, you may be called to doing a lot more breath work, a lot more meditations lately, and follow that inner guidance that is giving you the ability to hone into your own inner guidance, inner intuition, your higher source energy. So even though the full moon is all about doing, you are being asked to ground this energy, to stay down into Mother Earth. And as the chaotic whirlwind happens around you around this full moon, when you're releasing all the things that no longer serve you, when you're busy doing, and that you've got that fire in your belly, the universe is the spirit is actually channeling through me that we need to continue to ground ourselves, that we need to continue to be together with ourselves, to be kinder to ourselves, especially when these ego insecurities, doubts, fears keep coming up around this time. Know that this is completely normal. Know that you are supposed to be the observer in this state, and knowing that you can pause. You don't need to be in this busy energy. You don't need to force things. You can allow things to flow through you. And as you're releasing these things into the moon, you're enabling the moon to give you the guidance, to give you the sense of harmony that you can bring in your manifestation. So it's pouring into your crown chakra all the way through to the third eye, to the throat, to the heart, to the solar plexus, to the sacral, to the root. And that's what I meant about grounding this energy. So what we're seeing is, even though we're releasing all of the insecurities and the doubts, we're becoming observers of this. We're doing less, we're pausing more. You're going to be called to certain practices, so trust where you are being guided. And when that path is open between the top of the head to the bottom of your sacrum, you are calling in your manifestation. So they're easily fluid, they're flowing to you because you've opened up this channel and this harmony between you and source, you and the creator, you and God. So ask yourself, what do you really need at this time? What is your death and rebirth personified? Because a lot of times we are seeing that things need to be released in order for the new to come in. So what version of yourself are you releasing, especially during this full moon, if you are thinking about your twin flame, or you are really wanting to bring that union into fruition from here forward? This is coming from a place of not anxiety or not desperation, but actually saying that I'm actually really good right now. And it would be nice to have my twin flame, to expand my journey, to expand my awakening, to harmonize myself into this soul union on this earth plane. And now we do have the high priestess here. So I'm going to continue shuffling and seeing what cards come up. So I'm going to do a divine masculine and a divine feminine quick reading. So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit team. Thank you for allowing me to be the channel for the highest and best good. Allow me to receive these messages and send them to the collective, allowing them to receive that for the highest and best good, and take the energies as they resonate between the divine masculine and feminine. Allow them to tap into their own intuition, their own inner guidance, and for the highest and best good, serve the collective with this high vibrational energy. What is the overall messages that we need to hear for the divine masculines at this time? What is the overall messages that we need to hear regarding the divine masculine's energies at this time? So we've got a few cards that wanted to come out. We have the Hermit card. We have the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups. The divine masculines truly are shifting their vibration during this full moon period. Now, just be wary that we're talking about wand energy. This is fast movement energy. The fastest movement, the fastest moving energy is the swords. And then the second fastest are the wands. So here I'm seeing that the divine masculines are moving between weeks and months to gain the momentum coming from the shift of this ending a cycle. They're about to end a cycle. We've got the 9-9 here. They are grappling themselves with this chaos, with this full moon energy. They are wanting to go inwards and persevere with this type of connection that they've established with themselves, with their higher selves. They've been given a sneak peek about how they can tap into their higher self. And you are one of the main reasons that they've wanted to do this. Some of you may have already talked about spirituality, about, seeing signs or seeing messages. And this is very much, you've already had a conversation, and sometimes these conversations may have taken you by surprise, like going, wait, you're seeing these signs too? Or, you've had this vision too, and I've had this. And you're going to be able to communicate with one another regarding this. Now, if you're not in physical communication, then you are going to be communicating this in a telepathic way. So remember the oh my goodness, the telepathy. Thank you, Spirit. The telepathy has really strengthened over time. I'm sensing French fries. I can smell French fries, like McDonald's, like fast food. Okay, so this is a quick reminder for anybody who is going through that or craving any sweets or indulgent foods. Just be wary. Remember when I said if we're going through this full moon energy, you want to be distracted, you want to be kind of like in this chaotic energy from the full moon. But the reason you're grounding yourself is that you don't go through those temptations and knock you off your path. So that is a big message for anybody who is kind of grappling with, yeah, but I like sweet things. Yeah, but I'm craving this and I'm listening to my body. but then counteract that and ground yourself, like do some meditation that evening or light a candle or something, because even if you are conforming to those indulgences, ask yourself why are you being pulled in that direction. So the divine masculines are being pulled in the external direction, but they are being asked to hone into their higher selves. To them it comes as a bit of a surprise, as I said a few videos ago. This is them just understanding that they are exploring this whole new world. They are looking for tangible, cohesive, coherent messages from the divine. And for the divine masculines, they do need a little bit more validation from the external world. And that's where the communication is coming in. The communication is coming in from source. The communication is coming in from their higher selves. And the communication is actually coming from you, divine feminines. And now we have the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So this is materializing into that loving energy that they've always wanted. They've always craved. They've never really been truly honest with themselves. If they were honest with themselves, this is the connection that they do want to cultivate and be in. They want to come in with this solid offer. I'm hearing that in a telepathic way, the divine masculines will communicate that they had reservations about this, that they had reservations about themselves and their capabilities of having a monogamous, pure connection, that they never felt themselves worthy enough to have something with somebody because it's never worked out before, right? So this is the divine masculines actually clearing out all the gunk, clearing out all the wounds that they thought that they couldn't. And spirit is actually saying, well, why not? Why not, divine masculines? And so what is the energy for the divine feminines at this time? What is the energy? What are the overall energies for the divine feminines at this time? We've got the King of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands actually did want to come out, but I kept shuffling. So until it comes out, obviously, I don't take the cards at this moment. So what are the messages that we need to know for the divine feminines? Oh, isn't that funny? Because the Three of Cups came out too, and then I didn't take it. So the divine feminines are coming into the truth of trusting. This is, as I said earlier on the messages, they are coming into union with themselves. They are trusting what their higher selves are telling them. They are trusting the guidance. They're trusting the pause, the patience, the perseverance. That where they are right now is actually enabling them to give them this sense of being okay in the uncertainty, being okay in the pause, being okay stopping. And for a lot of divine feminines, if you really thought about it, is, are you not happy when you're doing whatever you want, whenever you want? Like, that is the degree of freedom that a lot of divine feminines are craving. You are matching this for your divine masculines because they are craving this as well. And then what I'm seeing is, this is a new beginning for you. You know, you are always in that rat race. If you are working in a corporate world, you know, you may be happy with this, but this message is particularly for those who kind of went against the grain. So it's really funny because we've got the Three of Wands, the Fool, and the Three of Cups. So in between, we've got the 303. So if you're seeing 303 or you're seeing 330, 033, whatever it is, this is a very big signal to say that in the patience that you've been able to be in this state of serenity without being in the state of haste or busyness, you've ended up cultivating that fire of freedom, of love, of compassion, of trust within yourself and within source energy. So this new beginning is you know, allowing yourself to just revel in this energy of abundance. And again, we've got more of an emotional, spiritual message for the divine feminines. And remember, we had a lot of wands for the divine masculines too. So you both are coming together in this harmony of, you know, like I said earlier, the telepathy of emotional and spiritual connections. And even if a lot of you may not be feeling this intimacy, it is there. It is there. And allow yourself to look a little bit deeper. Allow yourself to be more in this paused energy so you can understand that this was everything that you had wanted, but you both weren't opened up to receiving it in that way. But in this pause, in this inner reflection, in this new beginning, You're actually lighting the way to build new friendships, to have new awakenings, and bring this wish fulfillment of this intimacy that you've craved from your divine masculine. And just as I said that, we do have now the Hierophant and the Two of Swords. So some of you may be grappling with a decision that needs to be made, something that you are trying to, sign contracts. You're almost like, as long as a contract comes in, then I know that this is going to be certain. But even then, you're not in any rush. We've got this Three of Wands. You're actually waiting for the right moment at the right time. And you're actually extending your level of trust into source energy, into yourself, into your higher self. And this Two of Swords no longer kind of worries you anymore. Like, this wasn't for everyone. A lot of you probably were like, oh, what's next? What do I need to do? And I can't just be still and have a cup of coffee. Like, I need to be doing stuff. All my friends have got this car or this house or this job, and you're actually breaking away from that busyness energy, that you don't belong in those areas. What you do belong in is this element of creativity, this element of serenity, of harmony, of balance, this togetherness of you and your community. Find you in the right ways. You're going to find energy in the right way. And when you're tapping into source energy, everything is surmountable, right? You can actually bring in everything that you need at the right time, and you don't need to struggle for it. So this is why we have the Hierophant and the Two of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Emperor and the Chariot. So isn't this quite convenient for... Oh, wow. Okay. So behind the Emperor, we've got the High Priestess. So this is what I'm seeing, that the divine feminines are continuing to elevate their own game. They are elevating their own spiritual journey and their awakening. And this is coming in very quickly, even if it feels like there's a pause here. If it feels like everything is halted, you are perfectly on time. This is exactly the message for you, because the divine masculines are coming up on the Emperor energy. But remember, you have the Hierophant in your energy, divine feminine. So you are communicating consistently with source energy, with spirit, with your angels, with your divine masculines or feminines, however you resonate with these things. But behind all of that, you are the High Priestess. I'm so glad the High Priestess is behind the Emperor, because you are the one who is pushing this connection forward, even if it doesn't feel like you're doing anything. The Chariot is this fast moving energy. So what is happening in the head and heart space for the divine masculines? Thank you, Spirit. The head space is they're not meant to know. The heart space is they're going to be moving forward quickly. Knight of Swords is here to say this is going to happen within the next few hours, few days, few weeks, because even if they don't fully know what is going to happen, the truth is they have manifested this, and the spirit is only going to give them this information during this full moon. So a lot of you may be feeling a little bit tired, a bit like, I didn't really do much today, but I feel exhausted. You might be sleeping a lot more. You may be feeling a lot more awareness around your solar plexus, around your stomach area. You may want to eat less, but also you may be craving sugar, and you may be craving some sweet things or some indulgences, as I said earlier, some fast food. So remember, you get to ground this energy, divine masculines and feminines. Know that this is temporary. This will always keep moving. And the fact that we have the moon and the Knight of Swords together is just saying things are going to be illuminated step by step in the right way at the right time, but it's going to come from today forwards. And the Knight of Swords is just emphasizing that they are wanting to run forward with their heart energy. They are wanting to cross the T's, dot the I's, and come in with a message of love. What is happening for the head and heart energy for the divine feminines, please, Spirit? What is going on for the head and heart energy for the divine feminines? Okay, the Queen of Wands, which is beautiful. This is the physical manifestation of love. This is the physical manifestation of creativity. And we have the Magician card here, just to say that you are manifesting your reality. Every time you ground your energy, divine feminines, you are tapping into your heart space and you're cultivating these dreams. You're shedding back into the moon to say, all of these insecurities no longer serve me. I can defend my honor. I can trust my higher self. I know there is victory here for me, for us, for me and my twin flame. I get to upskill myself. I get to upskill myself with my intuition, with my inner knowing, with my inner guidance. For some of you who've got your cats near you, that this is the energy that you are cultivating to step into the highest version of yourselves, heart, body, mind, soul, right? You are combining this connection. You are embodying this sense of love and harmony within you. What is happening in the physical plane for the divine masculines, and what is happening in the physical plane for the divine feminines? So what is happening in the physical, the divine masculines? I'm just going to use another deck a second. Although one card didn't want to come out. The Four of Wands. So I've seen this at least 3 times during shuffling, but I didn't want to take it out because I was like, look, if it's supposed to come out, it will. But it was stuck to my other card. So now we do have the Four of Wands. So physical connection. What did I say? They are in this Two of Cups energy. They are in this Knight of Cups energy. They do want to bring in something fulfilling, something worthy of you. And the Four of Wands is about commitment. It's about union. It's about celebration. It's about, look again, we've got the Chariot and the Four of Swords. They are grappling between when to move and when to pause. That's what they're doing right now. They're understanding the move towards you in the physical is going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. So what is happening in their emotional energy? What is happening in their emotional energy? Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a decision that they're trying to make. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Two of Wands. They do see a future with you. They do see this abundant energy around you. You are their wish fulfillment. And they are matching your energy through this King of Swords energy. They do want to get rid of their old karmic. Get rid of things that they haven't really been certain of. This is very matchy energy. Like we both have Two of Swords, you both have King of Swords. The Queen of Wands did want to come out, but we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a physical manifestation of their love for you, but they needed to go through this death and destruction, this Tower moment. The Two of Swords is about making a decision. So they will be making a decision. They know it'll be the right place at the right time, so they don't even need to worry about it. And that's why tapping into their intuition is really, really important for them, because instead of thinking about it too much, they're following their intuition. What about the physical space for the divine feminines? I did have a card flip. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. I love that the Ten of Pentacles is here for the physical, for the divine feminines. If any of you have been worrying about money, or if you've been worrying about your friendships or where you're going to live or what's going to happen next, don't be, because in the physical realm, everything is going to be sorted out for you. This is just to say, if you're okay in the pause, you don't know how much is going on around you, but it's working to the bestest, most abundant life that you have wished for. What is happening in the emotional energy? What is happening in the emotional energy? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, baby steps. Take these steps bit by bit. Let go of what no longer serves you. Allow yourself to come into, wow, I have this one flipped card and I didn't notice it. And this deck split at that very card that flipped, which is really interesting. And then right beside it, we have the Knight of Cups. So the Star card and the Knight of Cups were together. So when you're taking baby steps, divine feminines, you're actually manifesting your wish fulfillment. You're manifesting your union. You're manifesting this legacy between you and your divine masculines. And that's happening on an emotional level. You're bringing in all of this love and abundance. What's happening in the spiritual realm for the divine masculines, please, Spirit? Spiritually, there was a card that flipped. Where is it? Spiritually, we've got the Temperance card. Wow, we've got this alchemization between the hot and cold, between the fire and metal, between air. Yeah, we've got air as well, because we've got the Queen of Swords again. So spiritually speaking, the divine masculines have actually, 414 might be a message for anybody right now. 411. This is a message that the divine masculines are being guarded with what they truly love. And the Temperance card in this one in particular has a swan and it has 2 cups. So The Two Cups is not just being alchemized, it's being held together. And this actually emphasizes that the love that they wish to, they have sought after, they're wishing for, they're wanting to have this abundant, magnificent romance and beautiful relationship with you, divine feminines, is they're guarding this with their heart, because now they've come to this truth, this King of Swords energy, that they've come to this awareness. They kind of want to protect it in the spiritual realm. What's happening in the spiritual realm for the divine feminines at this time? The Five of Wands, just leveling up, upskilling themselves, acknowledging themselves. The bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So they are wanting to find their happiness in their relationships. And this is every relationship, in their friends, in their family, in their work life, but also acknowledging that whatever you are doing for the community, that you're actually nurturing these relationships for the highest and best. And look, behind the Ten of Cups, we have the Ace of Pentacles again. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. You absolutely do not know how much abundance, happiness, success, love is coming to you, divine feminines. This is a major confirmation. Like, I've not seen this many abundant, incredible cards. You keep upskilling yourself. You keep upskilling your intuition. You keep talking to source. You keep going inwards. You keep doing the rituals and the meditations, because you've got the Ten of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Sun at the back of the deck. That's what you don't know. Everything you're doing is bringing in this light. You are light. And when you transmute that energy during the full moon, you're going to be able to come into this essence of big energy is coming in to let you know you've worked for this. This is your gift. That nobody can touch you in this way. What you're doing is you're getting rid of everything. It's almost like you're enhancing your electric charge around you. And if you can do things that can enhance these electric charges, like Kundalini yoga, breath work, meditation, you've already manifested this. It's literally coming into your reality. It's so here. But what you're doing is going, but it's not right in front of me. For those of you who think that, get back into your personal practices. For those of you who are thinking, I can sense it, and I'm okay with a pause. Well, this is coming to you in this lifetime. Is there anything else we need to know about the twin flame union in the next few days? So there is going to be temptations around distractions, work. There will be a pause in this connection right now. So it's not the immediate future. But we've got three major arcanas here: the Devil, the Hanged Man, and the Judgment card. It's just saying that there will be this death and rebirth. There will be temptations that will be reinforcing doubts, uncertainty, neglect. They will try to sabotage you on this journey because they know how close you are. You are going to receive these signs in the most abundant way. So just sit with them. Sit with them. You don't need to do anything with them. Be in this Hanged Man position. Go into your higher alignment. Go into source energy and just trust this pause right now. Trust where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. And the Judgment card here is just to say, you are getting rid of that old version of yourself, divine feminines, and you are going to come in to fly. You're going to be soaring in amongst so much pure energy if you're not already doing that. And this King of Cups is this emotional fulfillment. If you were seeking this emotional intimacy from your divine masculines, well, you are cultivating this within yourself. And the fact is, it's going to come in because it will be a vibrational match to you. You and your divine masculines, you and your divine feminines are already a vibrational match to one another. And that's all we're doing. We're vibrationally matching one another to actually ascend to a higher level so we can fulfill our soul's purpose. So we can fulfill the fact that both divine masculines and feminines have an individual purpose, but they also have a purpose in union. So if you can cultivate the purpose that you have for yourself, if you can alchemize any of the rough energies, any of the energy vampires that want to take things away from you, you're grounding yourself in this full moon energy. And within this energy, you're actually bringing in this element of trust, of knowing, of surrender, of pause, of stopping. And in that pause, more and more things are happening. Like it's almost like, you know, when you see a building site and they've got covers all around it and you never see the building, but right at that point, you know, they're going through all of the foundations, they're rebuilding from the ground up. And when they pull the veil down, when they pull that sheet down, you're like, wow, it's this whole new building. But you weren't aware of that because you were being guarded, you were being protected, divine feminines, as are your divine masculines. Neither of you needed to know the intricacies of it. So if you are getting tired lately, that is new downloads coming in for you during this full moon period. And I'm so, so grateful that I got to channel this. If you are seeing this live, please do like this video. If you've come to the end, it does help reach more people. And I'm so, so grateful to have you on this channel. And for those of you who do like, and for those of you who do comment and who already have subscribed, I'm so, so, so grateful for you. I do not take this for granted. I am genuinely grateful and privileged to be able to be in your home, in your energy, delivering these guided messages. So please give yourself so much love right now, because that is exactly what I'm sending for you and your loved ones at this time. So much love. Bye for now.